Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are going to connect to a private EC2 instance to an S3 bucket without using the internet. Okay, we will do this securely by using the VPC Gateway Endpoint and also assigning IAM role to the EC2 instance, that to private EC2 instance, and setting up a Bastion host to connect to the private instance. Okay, since the private EC2 doesn't have internet access, I am using the Bastion host, okay, to access via SSH. This is the best practice and the real world DevOps practice, especially when you are working under production environments. We are using like that. Okay, so I'm using here all the custom networks, VPC, route table, subnets, and internet gateway and everything. Okay, so first create VPC. Okay, give the name here custom VPC. Enter the CIDR. Okay, block 10.0.0.0/16. Okay, and then create VPC. Okay, we'll try to create two subnets. One is public subnet for Bastion host, and another subnet is for private subnet for EC2 instance. Okay, so name it here public subnet. So I am going to use this public subnet for Bastion host. Okay, I am selecting availability zone AP South 1A and give the CIDR range. Okay, 10.0.1.0/24 and create the public subnet. Okay, just create private subnet. Select custom VPC and name it here private subnet. And availability zone AP South 1A and give the CIDR range 10.0.2.0/24. Okay, if I select one, I think it will get error. Okay, yeah, just in place of one, just replace two. Okay, create private subnet. Okay, here we have successfully created two subnets. One is public subnet and the one is private subnet. Okay, now I am trying to create internet gateway. Okay, my internet gateway and create internet gateway. I am going to attach this internet gateway to my custom VPC. Okay, select custom VPC and attach internet gateway. Okay, we have successfully attached internet gateway to my custom VPC. Now I am going to create route tables. Okay, so by default it will come one route table with the custom VPC. Okay, so first one is our custom route table. Okay, so click on that. I am naming this as public route table. Here also we are using one is public route table and another one is private route table. Okay, so here I am attaching internet gateway for my public route table and save the changes. Okay, go to subnet associations. Here I am giving public subnet. Okay, and save the association. So manually I am trying to create another route table, that is private route table. Okay, here I am not attaching any internet gateway. Okay, name it as private route table and select the VPC as custom VPC. Okay, and create route table. So under routes I am not attaching any internet gateway and edit subnet associations, and I am giving private subnet here. Okay, and save the changes. Okay, so custom networks are done. We'll try to launch two EC2 instances. One is Bastion host and another one is private EC2 instance. Okay, Just go to EC2 and try to launch the EC2 instance. Okay, give the name here Bastion Host. Okay, select the AMI. I'm choosing Amazon Linux. Okay, and select instance type as a T2 micro or T3 micro, whatever it is. And if you have any existing key, you can select that, or else you can create new key. I'm generating new key here. Okay, name it as anything. I'm naming as new key and create key pair. Okay, scroll down and edit the network settings. Here I am choosing custom VPC and subnet, public subnet. Okay, so auto as in public IP need to be enabled, and security group I am selecting by default one. Okay, so all we are set with the configuration, and try to launch the instance. In the same way, we are trying to create EC2 instance, private EC2 instance. Okay, so name it as private EC2. Okay, scroll down and select AMI. I'm choosing Amazon Linux. Okay, so select instance type and key pair. I'm choosing new key. And coming to network settings, I am choosing as custom VPC, and subnet is private subnet, and auto as in public IP must and should it need to be disabled. Okay, select the default security group. Okay, and launch the instance. Okay, so successfully we have launched two EC2 instance. One is Bastion Host, another one is private EC2 instance. Okay, now I am going to create IAM role. Okay, so select AWS service, entity type AWS service, scroll down and use the service as EC2. I am choosing here EC2. Okay, and click on next. Attach the policy whatever you want. Here I am attaching, okay, Amazon S3 full access. Okay, and give the role name EC2 S3 role. Okay, and create role. Now I am going to attach this role to private EC2 instance. Okay, go to instances, select private EC2, go to actions. So here security, modify IAM role. So here I am choosing the role whatever I have created and update IAM role. Okay, so now I am going to create VPC Gateway Endpoint. Go to VPC Endpoints and create the endpoint. With this VPC Gateway Endpoint, AWS will route traffic internally within the private network. Okay, so name it here VPC Endpoint. Okay, I am selecting the type as AWS service. Okay, scroll down under services, just type S3. Okay, so first one I am going to select gateway.com Amazon AWS .ap south 1.s3. Okay, I am selecting gateway. Select the custom VPC. Here I am choosing private route table. Okay, I am choosing private route table. So no need to change anything. Okay, create route table. I am setting default everything. Just create endpoint. Okay, we have successfully created VPC endpoint. Okay, just click on Bastion Host, EC2 Bastion Host. under security we are going to allow the SSH. Okay, go to inbound rules. Here I am allowing SSH. Edit inbound roles. Okay, add a role, select SSH. Okay, I'm going to save this one. Now copy this Bastion host public IP address, okay, and try to SSH. Okay, just open Bastion host. Copy the public IP address and connect via mobile extern. Okay. Go to sessions and copy your public IP address here and specify the username EC2 user. Okay. The advanced settings, we need to upload .pem file from your local computer and click on OK. Okay. Here we can able to log in to the Bastion host. Here 10.0.1.80 is my Bastion host public IP address. Once cross check. Okay, this is my Bastion host and this is the private IP address. Now I am trying to connect to my private EC2 instance by using of Bastion host. Okay, go to console, click on private EC2 instance and go to private EC2. Okay, connect and under SSH client give this command chmod 400 new key.pem. Okay, I am getting this error. Okay, try to upload .pem file from your local computer. Okay, I am just uploading it from my local computer. On the left hand side you can see my key, right? So again give this command. Now I don't have any error by using of this command. Okay. Next give this command ssh-9 new key.pem EC2 user @10.0.2.44. Use this command to log into the private EC2 instance. Just type S. Okay, now under your private EC2 instance, just look at it, IP address 10.0.2.44. Okay, go to private EC2 instance and cross check is it matched or is it same or not. Okay, so 10.0.2.44, this is my private IP address for private EC2 instance. It is matched, so it is successfully worked out. We have connected Bastion host to private EC2 instance. Okay, I'm just checking do we have any buckets or not. Okay, so we don't have any buckets here. Just cross check via AWS CLI. So just give this command to check any bucket is there or not. So we don't have any buckets. I'm just creating one bucket here by using of default settings. Okay, just name it private EC2 bucket and just leave the settings all default and create bucket. Okay, now go and check again via CLI. Give the same command AWS S3LS so that it will list all the buckets. Just before we have created bucket, right? So we can able to see it and we can see the timestamp also when we have created this bucket. Okay, so here I am going to upload one bucket via AWS CLI. Okay, echo, this is new object. Give the file name my file 1.txt. Just enter. If you want to see the content inside that file, cat myfile1.txt. This is okay, my content. So I just want to upload this file into AWS S3 bucket, whatever we have created before. Okay, for that give the command AWS S3 cp and file name here myfile1.txt. Okay, S3 and give the our bucket path name. Okay, just paste it here. So we are successfully uploaded the file into the S3 bucket. Okay, I'm just creating one more file. Okay, this is my second object. Okay, give the file name. If you want to see the file content, give the command cat and file name. Okay, we can able to see the content. If you want to upload this file to S3 bucket, just give this command. Okay, just enter. So this object also we have successfully uploaded to the S3 bucket. So once we'll check these objects are uploaded or not into this S3 bucket. Okay, just open this bucket and check the files are existed or not. So we have successfully uploaded two objects, right? My file1.txt and my file2.txt. Okay, so we are securely connected to private EC2 to S3 using Bastion Host and IAM Role and VPC Endpoint without using any internet. Okay, if you find this video is helpful, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and thank you all for watching this video. Bye bye.